Anyone that's dissed my mum, yeah, sucked a dead great grand for your dad's batty crease route, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal beat Ipswich 4-0 this weekend. Now you might be wondering, what significance does this have? It means that Manchester United are mathematically safe. We can't get relegated.
Smoking on that relegation pack.
I just want to say to all the doubters out there, joke's on you. You didn't think we could survive, well, here we are.
I also didn't think they could survive.
Well, we did. We proved the haters wrong. And, as the biggest team in England, clearly the most successful team, we're probably going to drop to 15th or 16th, but staying in the Premier League.
But also Tottenham are in the same place as you. So, swings and roundabouts.
Great.
We don't mind that.
Great. But yeah, hold that. Yep, our season's done. Might as well just write off.
Well, I mean, the result today, Wolves.
Yes. A game where, I'm not mad, to be honest. We created chances. We just couldn't score them. Familiar story. But at least we're creating chances. We do have a bozo striker.
It's true. Two bozo strikers. One of them's just injured.
No, respect Zoxy.
Well, he's not even really a striker.
Yeah, I know. I like him. Hoyland, it's time to go, buddy. It's time to go. I think it is time to go. This guy on Twitter making those 40 shots compilation. The fact, firstly, that there's only 1 or 2 shots a game is crazy. But the fact that he only scored 1 of them is even crazier.
Yeah.
So, or in the league at least.
He's washed. Not even like, rage bait, this player is washed. It's more just like, Hoyland has been given the chances. He did it in Europe for you in the first season. He had 5 goals or something in Europe. I can't even remember.
5, 6. He's done the same this year.
And then, he's done it this year again. But United have been awful in Europe. Unbeaten, but awful. So it's like, what, you wouldn't agree?
Unbeaten.
Yeah, unbeaten, but awful.
Semi-final.
Yeah, still there's context in these things,
I don't think we've been awful. We've been awful in the league. We've been awful in everything else. But in Europe, somehow, some way...
It's the United gene. It's the clutch gene.
Somehow, yeah, we find a way. Yeah. And even before the Lyon game, which I'll talk about in 30 seconds, we play better. Everyone plays better. I don't know what it is. I think it's because in Europe you have more space, and also because the opposition won't be as clued up on you. They're studying their league opposition more than the European opposition. So we have more freedom. But yes, let's talk about the Lyon game because
and French teams, they don't travel well. I've been saying
it's almost like someone said that.
It's almost like I said it.
You did.
Last episode.
You did.
Said last season.
You predict that we'd win though?
No.
I did. I said by 1 goal. I didn't say it in these circumstances, but 5-4.
Could anybody have guessed those circumstances?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, we made a TikTok of the instant reaction. Go and
watch it. Go and watch it. I'm singing in it. I'm crying a little bit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What a game, can I just say? We defied the odds in a cup competition again. We did it against Liverpool last year. We've done it this year. Arguably, it's a bigger feat this year. 4-2 down after 110 minutes. We had so many chances in normal time to score. Shock, Garnacho missed one. But at least he got an assist. It was one of his better performances. Bruno, unreal. But there is an unk I'd like to shout out to.
Oh.
Uncle Casemiro.
Not this guy.
We wrote him off.
We
wrote him off.
I still write him off.
He might win us the Europa League, and if that's his last action as a United player, then so be it. Because this guy has the European clutch gene. He's won 5 Champions Leagues at Real Madrid, and hopefully he can bring us to Europa League. But 4-2 down, he wins us a penalty.
Yes, to be completely honest with you, I completely disagree with what you just said there.
This guy's a bum.
Casemiro is a shit player now. He's old.
He was very good against
one-dimensional.
Lyon. Very good against Lyon.
Yeah, players have their on games, players have their off games, but for the general season and a half now, Casemiro's been bad.
He's good in Europe. He's always been good in Europe. He's bad in the league.
Another Onana, because that's all Onana can do. Onana's shit in Europe, but then decent in the Prem.
But the thing is, if you tell me, you have to rely on Casemiro to win the next game, I probably won't. But at the end of the game, 2 goals down, you need someone that knows what it's like to win. He gets the penalty. Bruno scores. I thought we would miss. I didn't celebrate.
It's true.
As you got on video. Manu scores. I almost lose my voice. Unreal touch and finish in the box.
Let me just stop you right there, because I remember somebody... I'm not going to point fingers now, but somebody said it would be Bruno or Harry Maguire to win you the game.
Yeah.
I think it was this
You said
guy.
all Mason Mount, to be fair, which was quite
just
funny.
because I've seen the United script before. Okay, I've been hate watching these guys since 2013 or 14.
You did say that.
Yeah.
And Harry Maguire, of all people, playing at the number 9.
Mm.
We talked about him accumulating more XG than Højlund in that one game. And
Højlund would have fucking missed that.
Yeah, and he would have missed it. Maguire wins the 50-50 and heads it into the far corner, and it's pandemonium at Old Trafford. It's absolute limbs. That's what United do, man, is even at our worst, we somehow find a way to get it done. Some say jammy. Some say it's clutch. I don't care. We found a way to win out of nothing. We won 7-6 on aggregate. What? Remontada? I just want to say, though, Mainu, we missed him, man. We missed him. England midfielder. He is England's future. Him, Morgan Rogers, who we can talk about in a bit.
Yeah.
But look, Casemiro with the 3 assists in the last... Well, in 6 minutes. 3 goals in 6 minutes we scored. And... he collapsed on the pitch when we won it. Blood was in disbelief.
Yeah, I've never seen him celebrate like that for any of his Champions Leagues or La Liga titles.
Bro, literally, he's so passionate here. It's because the fans here care. I feel like the Real Madrid fans aren't as passionate. I don't know why.
Do you know what it is, though? I do not like... There's probably no Real Madrid fans who are going to see this.
Yeah.
But I do not like the attitude that Real Madrid fans have. And you know what it is? The entitlement as well.
Can you believe
They
it,
talk down to other fans. They literally talk down. But like, oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh, we have to support. And it's always the aggressive, like, fans are right type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how Americans, they've got this thing where it's like customers always right?
Yeah.
In Spain, it's the football fan is always right. I'm telling you.
No, but it's crazy. How are you booing Ronaldo in his prime? They
did
that when he missed.
Bale, bro, they destroyed Bale.
Benzema before one crazy Ballon d'Or season. You lot, man, chill out. Mm-hmm. You won the most Champions Leagues, the most Spanish leagues. You don't know how good you have it. Like, it's actually insane.
It's true.
But you know what? You got knocked out this year, so hold that. Oh, by Arsenal as well.
Yes.
Hold that.
Declan Rice. Rice, baby.
Rice, baby. So, yeah, let's swiftly move on from United's most significant result of the season to Arsenal's most significant result of the season. Both of them nothing to play for, Arsenal and United.
Yeah.
Same bracket, some would say.
Yes.
Literally, the only trophy they have is in Europe, and Arsenal are in the semi-final now because they beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Did we predict it?
We didn't. No. You know what? Fair play. I shake your hand, Arsenal fans.
Fuck you, Arsenal fans.
No, yeah. I mean, to be honest, nobody saw them.
Honestly, I just wanted to say Declan Rice. He's up there, man. That performance,
if not there,
he proved to everyone that he is a world-class midfielder. Yeah. He bossed that midfield battle. He bossed both legs, and he was unreal. Obviously, free kicks aside, what a player! And Saka as well, showing up when he needs it.
Absolutely ridiculous. To be honest, they defended really well.
Oh yeah.
In that second leg, and you can only really say fair play to them. Do I think they're going to win it? No.
They got PSG now.
Yeah, no, bro.
It's going to be their biggest challenge.
I don't think so.
The biggest challenge.
Honestly, PSG, I think PSG looked better in the last 2 or 3 Champions League games than Real Madrid have, to be completely honest with you. Yeah. I mean, against Arsenal, they looked not great at all.
Yeah.
But what I did like to see is Vinny getting his face rubbed into it, man. I do not like that guy. I do not like him at all.
He doesn't work hard enough.
No.
Him and Mbappe in the same team is a problem.
They are so, like, arrogant and patronizing to opposition fans. And just
can you imagine
English teams,
bro,
especially?
We didn't talk about this much, but can you imagine being voted for the Ballon d'Or? You know that you're going to come second, and you just refuse to show up.
Yeah.
And everyone associated with the club.
Yeah,
they're all entitled.
100%.
There's no class about Real Madrid. I'm sorry.
It's true.
They're very good. They have the aura, but they're twats.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Just are.
Barcelona for the win. That's why Messi's my goat.
That's why I have a Barcelona kit.
Yeah.
Messi goated. But yeah, Arsenal against PSG is going to be interesting. Barcelona, Lewandowski just went down with an injury, so I think if Arsenal beat PSG,
Jesus,
could
it be their year?
Fuck's sake! Nah,
no,
there's something in North.
No.
There's something in North London, man. They're not going to win it. They're not. You heard it here first. They're not going to win it. But yeah, just like United, well done, Arsenal. You defied the odds. You're just like us. Good
not like us.
Oh, just like us.
Newcastle lost 4-1.
Yes, and we watched that together.
That was, they scored in 30 seconds. And I did actually say, before the game because a stat came up about Villa top scorers, and I was like, oh, Ollie Watkins 1 goal away off of, being the top number 1 guy. I was like, it's destined for him to score. What did he do? Scored in 30 seconds.
33 seconds.
33 seconds.
Off Trippier's knee.
Yeah, it was a bit unlucky. It was 2 goals like that in the game, to be honest. Honestly, when I was watching it, we just kept saying in it, like, Villa are just good.
Yeah.
They just are good.
They're good.
And we're just the better team on the day.
I mean, just got knocked out by PSG. They won the game, but they lost on aggregate, which was a shame. They could have won at the end. They won 3-2 at Villa Park. Maatsen could have scored at the end. Konza could have scored.
Yeah, Konza missing a header.
Asensio 1-on-1 as well. But, I mean, we'll talk about it more in the 3 points, but what Emery's done with that team defied the odds. We both thought that they'd fall off this year because of Champions League.
Well, we kind of just repeated the same script that we saw in Newcastle. Like, Newcastle fell off when they hit the Champions League. We thought that their squad wouldn't be big enough or strong enough to be able to compete in 2 massive, one league and then 1 massive competition at once. But fair play,
They did their business. They utilised the January window, which I think a lot of teams don't do. And a
lot of teams can't do with like the PSR restrictions and stuff like that. But
that's true.
Like Rashford on loan, good move.
Huge.
They brought in Maatsen last summer?
No, in the summer they got 2024.
In the summer.
Marlon on a
They brought in so many players that you always knew were decent, but now they also Barkley as well. So bad. There's a lot of players in that team on the bench, like even Digne. He was a decent player, So their squad's really strong at the moment. I think they've got one of the best squads in the league.
No, they definitely do. But this is the thing now. How many of these loan deals? I mean, it's only Asensio and Rashford, but these are 2 players that have come in and contributed significantly to the season. How many? Well, are they going to keep them both? Are they going to keep one of them?
I think Rashford stays. He said he's never been happier since his beginning at United.
But it's his wage. How much does he want to cut from it? And if he's getting paid 200k, you've got to be starting every week. Can't be sitting on the bench on that.
Yeah, I'd agree.
That's what they're paying right now. 200 of his 300,000.
Yeah. Will Villa do it? I don't know.
I hope they do. No, I really hope they do. But yeah, I hope Sancho and Rashford, 2 of the greatest wingers in the league. I think I think they'll be great investments for Chelsea and Villa.
Speaking of Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea! They won today.
Yes, somehow. Their team is
fucking
shit.
Pedro Neto.
Neto, yeah.
He's a great player. Tyreek George as well. Someone's bursting onto the scene a bit. Scored in the conference recently. Chelsea also through to a European semi-final. Who gives a fuck about the conference league?
Yeah, bro. Honestly. I can't lie. Chelsea are becoming the jammy team the United once were. Like having this when they were with Ten Hag and they were just winning games somehow. And I looked at that Chelsea team today and I thought there is not a lot of good players here anymore. Like not a lot of these players are in form. And you saw, Neto came through with the first goal, and I just don't think that Maresca is going to be there next season. I don't think the vibe at the club is good. I don't think the players like him. I think I saw something on Twitter where they posted a game when Poch was in charge, and it was like vibes or something like that.
Yeah.
And it just shows that something's not right in that dressing room. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Maresca will be gone. I think he's been exposed that he can't really. I mean, it's his second job, but the step up to Chelsea, I think, is just too big for him. To be completely honest, he's not being carried by Palmer anymore. And I think it's really showing in their results. Especially the second half of the season. I think they've been really poor.
That's true. Yeah, statistically, we talked about it last week. The amount they've been losing. Today was a big win for them. It's. I think his job will hinge on whether they can get Champions League or even Europa League, because you've got. They're going to win the Conference League, you should think, and then that'll put them automatically in the Europa League. Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. So, you'd think, but, we did realise that Fiorentina are in the mix, and they have David De Gea in goal. Yeah. Can he
David De Gea.
one last heroic performance against Chelsea?
Now that 14-year-old's coming on for Leicester. Imagine he just wins
he's not wearing the sponsor.
He's too young. He's too young.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Monga.
That's crazy. You said he'd cook in the Premier League? These Ben takes.
What are the odds of this young kid scoring the winner? Sorry.
It's 1-0, so 0.
Yeah, but
Equaliser.
a draw is a winner for a winner for them.
True. That's
Leicester
true.
are shocking.
Nah, I don't think they score.
Anyways.
But yeah, I mean, look, we're talking about this European race. You've got Villa, who are 7th, and Newcastle, who are in 3rd. 2 points separate them. You've got three teams on 57 points. Chelsea, Forest, and Villa. It's going to be really close. It's going to be really close. And obviously, there might be more Europa League spots, but everyone wants the Champions League. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, not much else has gone on.
Yeah, I don't think so. We saw City win 2-0, which I said would happen. Like, City were never going to lose to Crystal Palace.
Oh, we forgot the Bournemouth game. To the one fan, you guys drew 0-0.
Yeah, it was 0-0.
Good clean sheet.
I didn't see anything about that game.
No, great clean sheet. I was a red card for Chris Richards. Oh, what a sending off that was.
Did you see that red card in the Arsenal game?
For Ipswich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It's weird.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Just stood on his Achilles.
Was that in the group? Yeah.
That was weird.
Trying to kill Saka, my triple captain, who got 1 point. He didn't even play 60 minutes, so he didn't even get 2 points.
Jesus.
Anyway, yeah. That's all the results. I mean, I didn't talk that much about the United game because we will expand on it a bit more in the 3 points. So make sure to keep your eye out for that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And yeah, see you in a couple of days. Peace.